Hey, everybody. Happy Saturday. Let's talk about loneliness, self love, the planets Neptune, Uranus, and Venus. How's everyone doing tonight? Please make sure when you come into the room, you like the video, you subscribe if you aren't already subscribed. Let's talk about the planets Venus, Neptune, and Uranus. All right. By the way, I am doing live psychic tarot readings and live astrology birth chart overview readings, or quick overview readings. So if you want a live psychic tarot reading or a live astrology birth chart reading while I'm here, be sure to hit the super chat or hit the PayPal, which is in the chat box. The link to is in the chat box. So let's talk about the planets Uranus, Venus, and Neptune while I wait for everyone to come in. Okay, let's start with Neptune. Neptune rules solitude and growth. And, obviously, with Neptune ruling solitude, that means, our ability to be in solitude, our, enjoyment or, maybe not enjoyment for solitude, depending on where our Neptune placement is in. For example, I have Neptune in Capricorn. So with my Neptune in Capricorn, I tend to be a loner. I tend to be, someone who is very involved in my own self-growth because, Saturn rules self-growth. Capricorn is ruled by Saturn. So, I'm very involved in my own self-growth with my Neptune and Capricorn. I'm very selective of the people that I choose to interact with and that I choose to allow and be involved into my self-growth. Hey, Dina, as a Neptune and Capricorn. So with my Neptune and Capricorn, I may be prone to loneliness, right? I also have Uranus and Capricorn. So with my Uranus and Capricorn, I may also be prone to loneliness. Hey, Star, yes. Let's talk about Neptune, Venus, and Uranus and loneliness, you guys. Do you guys know your Neptune or your Venus or your Uranus placements? Hey, memes. Now, I was saying I have Uranus in Capricorn as well. So with my Uranus in Capricorn, Uranus rules our friends, how we work in groups. All right. It also rules how we approach our own personal goals and aspirations. So I'm, once again, very involved in my own goals and aspirations. And I'm a loner. Capricorn, Saturn energy can feel very alone, left out, and misunderstood in groups, right? Yes, you're feeling it, Star. Me too. I think a lot of people are dealing with loneliness at this time. Hey, Amy, we have a lot of new people in the room. Make sure you guys like the video as you guys come in. Angie says my Uranus is in Scorpio. So you're also very selective of the friends that you choose to keep or interact with. And you also may be attracted to deep bonds. Uranus is group energy. So thank you, Star, for the $8 donation. If you guys want a reading, remember I'm doing readings as well. So if you want to psychic tarot reading or an astrology birth chart reading, make sure you send a super chat or you send a PayPal donation. Hey Q, hey everybody. Hey Dejas or Deja. Hey Roxanne. Hey Anna. Hey Jojo. Hey Javon. Yes. Hey Sharlita. Thank you, Star. Do you have a question? Hey Q. Is an Aquarius. Your Uranus, your Neptune, or your Venus is an Aquarius, Roxanne. Let's talk about Venus, because Venus also rules relationships. All right. So Venus rules about romantic relationships. All right. It can rule friendships, but it's all about, bond building. And it's all about, forming relationships with people with Venus. How do you form your relationships, you guys? With your Venus. Where's your Venus? My Venus is in Scorpio. So once again, I value deep bonds, right? That can actually be intense for people. Scorpio energy can be intense for people to deal with. So who has Scorpio energy? Hey, Ty. Star, I do. Yes. I'm doing good, Anna. How are you? Miss Pecan Tan says her Neptune is in Sagittarius. With your Neptune in Sagittarius, you are someone who's very social. You may not actually like spending too much time alone. Sagittarius people are very restless. They're always on the go. I have my Mars and Mercury in Sagittarius. Are not the same, as dealing with loneliness, but actually Mercury, I guess, could kind of deal with loneliness in terms of your thoughts, right? But we're talking about relationships. Hey, Marlon. Uranus and Neptune and Capricorn, both in the first house. Wow. So you're very protective of your yourself and your image, and how people see you. What's your money saying? Okay, Star wants to know about her money. All right, we're gonna answer Star's question in a second, but I just want to make sure everyone gets in here, and then I say hi to everyone. Hey, Julia, Lala. Amy, my Venus is in Sag. Ooh, so when it comes to love and romance, you like to have fun, you like to travel. You are very social as well. It's easy for you to attract maybe a lover, not the easiest for you to commit, Amy. All right, with love, with your Venus and Sag. Because remember, Sagittarius is like freedom. They don't like actually feeling restricted or committed all the time. First time on a live. Yes, Deja. How do you find your Venus? Q, Lamarr, I meant to tell you, thank you for your mini birth chart reading. You're so welcome, Q. So it resonated. Memes, you can go to cafeastrology.com. All right. Or if you want me to read your birth chart, I can read that for you as well. Hey, everybody. How's everyone doing on this Saturday night? The feeling is right. Venus, Virgo, Neptune, Capricorn, Uranus, Capricorn. Ooh, that's a lot of Earth energy with all that Virgo, Capricorn, and Capricorn. Dina, you value people who are balanced. You value relationships that are balanced, friendship, love, or otherwise. Ty, hi, everyone. How are you doing, Lamarr? And everybody, what is going on with you? I'm doing good, Ty. How are you? Me and Libra guy are talking, actually, Ty, on a friendly level again. So thank you for your advice on the last live. Scar says she has Scorpio energy. Yes. Yes, 33 in the chat. That is a sign. How do I like the live? I think you just like the like button. Let's answer Star's question. How is Star's money looking? Let's see. How's everyone else's money doing? Remember, we're in Venus retrograde. So Venus also deals with the relationship with our money. So how is Star's money? Will Star's money improve? What's in store for Star's money in the upcoming future? Are people feeling lonely with money? Is your money making you feel lonely? What's the tea? I know right now my money's making me feel a little bit lonely. Okay, so what is upcoming for Star's finances? Had a card fall out. Well, it was the Princess of Coins. It's a good sign. Very focused on your money, Star. Yes. Focus on new business moves with the Princess of Coins coming out. What's in store for Star's money? Which we know is true because we kikied today about that earlier. What's in store for Star's money? Hey, everybody, make sure you like the video as you come in. And if you guys have a question, remember you can also send a super chat or a PayPal. Okay, what's in store for Star's money? Let's see. Once again, focused on money, very focused on money, how to grow your money, especially with the Eight of Coins here in the past position. All right. Eight of Swords. So there may be a disconnect between where you are right now and what your goals are. Like it may be hard for you to see, how to get from point A to point B. All right now as we speak. But I feel like you need to work more with your guides when it comes to getting from point A to point B, Star. Ty says, watch your money and protecting your money. Be careful with dealing your money. I feel people is watching your money, Star. I see you are investing your money into your business. Yes, Ty. Ty is right on the money. I get the Lovers. All right, so I definitely see you pouring more love, energy into your business, which is going to benefit it a lot. All right, remember, money is energy. All right. So watch the energy that you're putting out there towards money when it comes to money. All right. Make sure you love your money just as you love yourself, people. All right. But sir, I feel like you're working on this energy. You're working on learning to not only love your money, but love your business too. Like when you love what you do, naturally people are attracted, to that energy that you radiate. All right. The Queen of Coins. So Star's money is going to get better, especially when it comes to managing her money. Star, you're going to get better at managing your money. Like, I think that's like the biggest thing is managing your money, and I feel like that will actually help better with the flow of your money. Yes. Yes, Q. She's about to be coin out. Here we get the Princess of Coins once again. Focusing on money. Heavy on money. Also, something about building a routine for yourself. Now, we do get the Final Justice card. Let's see what that's about. I feel like a lot of times with you, Star, it's kind of your mental about money, your mental thoughts about money, your ability to attract it and keep it. All right? I feel like Spirit is working on this with you at this time. And also something about giving your money out. I think Ty was right on the money, like giving your money away. I know you're a very generous person, but be careful when it comes to family and money. Yes, you ain't never lie. Exactly. Be careful when it comes to family and money. Um, but to be honest, I see you. For some reason, I see you attracting like a large amount of money, and then it's almost like, okay, I don't really know what to do with it. Like I see you saving a lot of money, but Ty, goodbye. You're the truth. I see you saving a lot of money, Star, but for some reason, I get the energy of you being like, okay, I don't know what to do with it. So I think Ty is right. I think investing would be really, really good for you. And something about needing to create some type of routine where you make money and you don't have to work so hard. We've talked about this earlier, though, but it's coming back out on the cards. I do get the Tower. But the tower is behind you, or actually, the star is facing the tower. But it's interesting because I feel like this is actually a good thing for some reason. I don't. Let's see what this means. Oh. Star, I don't know if we've caught this tea before, but I feel like you might have some snakes around you when it comes to money. Let's see what Ty is catching. I see you're thinking about doing an online store, but you don't know which direction you go. Just be patient with your money and time. Time is important to you. Yes. There is a shady business partner or family members who's working with you. Exactly. That's what I'm sensing too. There's someone around you who's, and it feels like more than one person. I feel someone wants to work with you in your business. Yeah, it's more than one person. All right, so first of all, I get that it's one person. One of them is like a family member, maybe one or two family members who are just a little bit shady when it comes to your money. And then I do feel like there are maybe other two people outside of family who is a little bit shady with your money. Like there are people who kind of have their hand in your pot in some way. Is this resonating? But I see money getting better for you, like we already said. But I just see the main focus needs to be the management of money. I think it's the people we've been talking about. I think you might be right, actually. That makes sense. But it's interesting because I get that the star is looking at the tower. So I actually feel like the tower has nothing to do with you in this case. But it's still affecting you in some way. Obviously, because it came out in the cards, right? I see you're probably doing reading for couple celebrities. Yes. Yes, Star. Well, Ty, I think you did predict that in the last reading. Do you feel good about that, Star? Basically, a lot of what we've been talking about, like, already. Yes, very forward. Okay, good. Yes, we just jumped right into the tea, y'all. Amy says, I love watching other people's readings. Yes. By the way, if you guys want a reading, you guys can send a super chat or a PayPal donation. As you can see, we are not judgmental in this room at all. Yes, Ty be going in. Hi, Scorp 44. House of Stars, Lamarr's very accurate. Get a reading. Thank you, Star. Star is accurate too. So if you want a reading, get hit up Star. She also has a YouTube channel, House of Stars. All right. Ty says, Star, why are people jealous of you? Because you are making money and move in your career and business. Exactly. Success breeds jealousy. And that's Saturn energy, by the way. So, who knows what your Uranus is in? All right. Who in this room considers themselves a loner? All right. I consider myself a loner. My Neptune and my Uranus are both in Capricorn. My Venus is in Scorpio. So when it comes to love relationships, I am very, selective. I'm also very, I also tend to scare people off because I'm very intense. So you do the reading on here. Yes, I do, Phyllis. Jojo, you feel lonely. Well, let's talk about Uranus and Neptune energy. All right. Do you know your Neptune placement? JJ Amo says Uranus and Sagittarius, but I'm half loner. Well, you could have your Neptune in something like that, but Uranus and Sagittarius people tend to be, people who like to be around others, people who like to be, amongst the crowd, amongst the fun, amongst the excitement. So Uranus and Sagittarius people actually tend to be very social. You have Neptune and Capricorn. So see, Neptune is our ability to be alone, our ability to grow and evolve through being alone. So when it comes to Neptune and Capricorn, you definitely need your alone time. That makes sense how you would say you're a half loner. Neptune and Capricorns are definitely people who, and honestly, Neptune in any earth sign, I would say, except for maybe Taurus. Tauruses can be very social, is, prone to being a loner. So what is everyone's Neptune energy? Hey, Zuri, I'm doing good. How are you? Crystal says, me, I prefer to be a loner. Yes. Crystal, do you know your Uranus or your Neptune? Ty Williams, I will. I wish you a happy birthday in your live birthday party. We will talk on your birthday, but I will not put your business out there. Do you have Instagram? Yes. Marlon says, my Uranus and Neptune are in Aquarius in the 4th house. That's interesting. All right, because Aquarius can also be very social. Now, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus, okay? So they are the water bearers. They like being in groups. They love, also being amongst people. They love excitement. But with your Neptune in Aquarius, you are also someone who needs your alone time, but you also need to be amongst people who resonate with you on a soul level. Like, that's very important as well. Because Aquariuses have something about them where they can be very eccentric and quirky. All right. And they prefer to be in that same kind of company, or they attract that same kind of company. All right. So Aquarius is actually, I feel, can be loners, but like social loners at the same time. Like, it's, does that resonate with you? Neptune and Uranus and Capricorn, Stacey Lee. That is loner energy. All that Capricorn energy, loner energy for sure. And let's also add that, when it comes to loneliness, there's being lonely, and then there's feeling lonely, and then there's, being alone. All right. When it comes to being alone, there's still some semblance of self-love, right? Let's talk about self-love. Let's talk about Venus. What is everyone's Venus in? All right. My Venus is in Scorpio. So when it comes to self-love, I have to do the deep work a lot of times to, dig, beneath the layers to figure out, who I am, what I love about myself, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to my Venus and Scorpio, right? It's hard, but, learning to love myself and learning to enjoy being alone and enjoy my alone time helps a lot, all right, in dealing with loneliness, okay? High expectations for myself and others. Exactly, Dina. Let me catch up with the comments. Hey, Dee. I really want to stay on this live, though. Yes. Oh, you're going to dinner? Yes, Aisha. Neptune and Capricorn, 1st house. Ooh, so you really can be a loner, Shuita. Which houses deal with loneliness and social aspects? When it comes to loneliness, the 11th house, the 7th house, and maybe the 5th house. The third house, I would say. What else? Neptune. Neptune is the 11th house, or no, Neptune is the 12th house. So the 11th house, the 12th house, the third house, the 7th, and the 5th, I would say. Deal with loneliness. Dina says, me, loner, selective with friends, have very few and high expectations for family, so not many want to be held to high expectations. So, oh, that's a good point. Also, the fourth house deals with, can be loneliness and family. So what's everyone's moon sign in? Because sometimes our family can actually make us feel lonely. I didn't think about that, actually. My moon is in Libra, but my fourth house is in Scorpio. All right. Thank you, Tara, for the $4.99 donation. Please send your question, or if you would like a quick overchart or birth chart overview reading, send me your placements and let me know what you want to know. Sorry, I'm doing good. Just detoxifying my life of people and things that don't benefit me or propel me to a better person in general. Me too. Me too. Venus in Aries. So you are very... well, Venus and Aries, they are very dominant. Typically, they're very forward with what they want in relationships. But Venus and Aries can sometimes like to lead the relationship. Or, sometimes Venus and Aries can be very blunt. So Venus and Pisces. Venus and Pisces can have issues with boundaries. We've had a live about that, actually. That's Neptune energy. So also when it comes to Venus and Pisces, you also may enjoy relationships where, you can be silent together. Like you can enjoy solitude, but you enjoy it together, Your Venus is in Scorpio as well. Yes, Marlon. Your Venus is in Scorpio too, Didi? Yes. Hey, Jessica, you have Venus in Leo. Yes, you really enjoy being alone, Didi. Yes. Now that's interesting because, for the most part, I enjoy being alone, but we have to think about the other placements as well. My moon is in Libra. So I have this thing about me where, I really want to be with people, but I, really enjoy being alone at the same time. So sometimes we can have a loner energy, but we can have, opposition placements to that loner energy that makes us feel like, we are alone or we're lonely, but really we're not, or really we're just wanting a connection with people. And that could relate to your Venus because Venus is about connecting. Venus in Pisces, Venus in Capricorn, I get misunderstood a lot. Yes, Phyllis. I definitely noticed that because my Venus is in Leo. When it comes to love, I like to take the wheel. Exactly. The fire signs like to take the wheel, especially Leo and Aries. Yes, moon in Gemini, moon in Aries, moon in Leo. Oh, so a lot of y'all have moon in fire. Moon in Cap, your first house. Interesting. So maybe Brie, when it comes to your family, you definitely feel alone. Also, moon in Libras or moon in Leos can sometimes feel alone. Because Leo's, sunny, bright, and like, for example, if you're Leo in a family member or a group full of water signs, that brightness can sometimes be dimmed by, the watery emotion. Does that make sense? So once again, you have to watch the company you keep, because sometimes, you can be in the midst of company and still feel lonely, right? So astrology is astrology can tell you so much about so many different things about your life. I love it. Silence is golden. I need a man that can truly honor that sometimes. Exactly. Cancer moon. Hi, Howie. So Tara, are you wanting a birth chart reading, and what do you want to know about your birth chart? Dina, another thing that causes me to be a loner is because I'm not afraid to call things out as I see them. And my biggest pet peeve is injustice, immorality, and manipulative people. Your moon is in Cancer? Oh, your moon's in Capricorn. Okay. Yes. Yes. So, Tara, what do you want to know about your birth charts? Let me know. By the way, for those of you who are joining the room, I am doing live psychic tarot readings, and I'm doing a live astrology birth chart overview readings. So you can send a donation to my PayPal, or you can send a donation to my super chat. Hey, Siobhan. and I will read you here. We're very supportive in this room. How are you, Siobhan? Dina, I find myself enjoying being alone to rejuvenate, but when I'm around people, I don't know how to act unless I'm extremely comfortable around them. Despite my Leo sun, I can be awkward because of Virgo. Yes. Hi, chap. Hope all is well with everyone. Yes. Is anyone feeling lonely on this Saturday night? I'm actually not feeling that lonely. Maybe it's because I'm on chat, but I don't know. What kinds of things can I ask? A lot of people, when it comes to their birth charts, they want to know about love. They want to know about money, career. So it's really whatever you want to know. Hey, boo, I'm good. What did I miss, Siobhan? Well, we just kind of started talking a little bit about, lonely energy, Neptune placements, because Neptune deals with solitude, our ability to be alone. Uranus, because that deals with friends, and how we work in groups, and Venus, because that's about, forming connections with people. Tara, not sure what you mean for birth chart question. Okay, so do you have a question in general at all, Tara? Or were you just donating? Hi, Phyllis. Your Capricorn Sun, Moon, just want to know your gifts and birthday. And birth chart. With just your Capricorn Sun, Venus, and Moon? Okay. Can you give me a little bit more information? Do you know your midheaven or your Saturn? That's a little bit to go off. Oh, okay. Hi, Cynthia. Okay, so I'll answer your question after I answer Tara's, Phyllis. But Tara, do you have a question, or because you're acting quite confused and it's making me confused? JJ Amo. I feel like I need to be touched, not necessarily sexually, but that too. But cuddling would be amazing right now. Yeah, I agree. Just having that connection, right? I think that's my Venus and Scorpio too. Hey, Natasha. Yes. Natasha, we are talking about loneliness, Uranus, Neptune, and the planet Venus. So Tara's question is, what is Tara's life purpose and what is around Tara's finances? What is Tara's life purpose and what is around Tara's finances? What is Tara's life purpose and what is around Tara's finances? What is Tara's life purpose and what is around Tara's finances? What is Tara's life purpose and what is around Tara's finances? Make sure you guys like the video if you haven't already. And if you are not subscribed to my YouTube channel, make sure you subscribe. What is around Tara's finances and what can Tara expect for her finances coming up? We get the Justice card here in the past. Interesting. So this can speak about balance or imbalance with finances. Were you dealing with a court case recently, Tara, in some way? Or do you work in the court system? Q said, I wish me and Dave East could cuddle right now. Yes. Cynthia, I can relate to loneliness. I feel like I've sunk into a deep dark hole and can't get out. Or a head over, it's terrible. Yeah. We need to talk about loneliness and how to also overcome loneliness. All right. But where's Tara? Tara, did you recently have a court case that you were dealing with? Thank you, Good Life, for the $5 donation. Sophia, hello. May I ask a question? Yes, you can ask a question. You can send a super chat or a PayPal donation, and I will answer your question here. Let's just keep pulling cards for Tara. I do get the Ace of Coins here in the future position. Oh, okay, so yes, you were dealing with a court situation. Okay, that makes sense. I get the Ace of Coins here, so in the future position. So, okay. The Three of Cups here. So building a stable foundation for yourself when it comes to money, when it comes to managing money, all right, especially in the form of an estate. You could benefit from some good money energy, some candle work, possibly prayer, all right, is the best form of magic, I believe, if you want to call it that. But, you could benefit from, tapping more into your spirituality, Tara. I feel like you may be very spiritually disconnected in some way, and this could be affecting your money. Is this resonating? Do you practice spirituality in any way? You are not lonely when you have yourself. Exactly, Siobhan. And that's what we're going to talk about in a second. All right. You have yourself. When you're lonely, it's really, you really want to focus on the relationship with yourself. Why do you feel lonely? What can you do to cultivate a better relationship with yourself? Because, what's that Beyonce song? From now on, I'm going to be my own best friend. It's possible to be your own best friend, right? And maybe sometimes you have issues with yourself. Maybe you don't want to hang out with yourself one day, or something like that. But you will always have you regardless. So that's very important. Point that Siobhan brings up. Okay. Tara, you're not answering, so we're just gonna keep pulling. There's something about you needing to learn new skills of money management. There's something about you needing to learn better skills of money management. Okay. I'm not sure how old you are. I'm not sure you have the best examples of managing money growing up, to be honest. As part of your life purpose, it feels like what are you doing right now? You do practice spirituality. Oh, okay. Well then I would really start doing things to like stabilize your money, to bring more prosperity and abundance to your money. As far as your life purpose, what are you doing right now? Okay. Well, Phyllis, my name is Lamarr, and I will get to you after I answer Tara. So, thank you for your patience. All right. Tara. Okay, we're gonna have to wrap this up because Tara's not answering. But as far as your life purpose, I see, without knowing what you're doing right now, I don't know if you're in school or something like that. Like I'm sensing you may need to go to school or something. But I also get the sense that you are someone who doesn't like to work. Like you want to make money without working too hard. So, right, is Tara okay? But right now I feel like the main focus is getting over this bankruptcy, I guess. Like that's the main issue. That's the main focus right now that your guides want you to focus on. Okay, it's getting over that hump, and then I think from there, things will start, kind of coming together. But with that looming over your head, building a foundation for yourself is going to be difficult. So I would say tackle that first. All right. And then everything else will fall into place. Hope that made sense. All right. Do you feel good about that, Tara? Let's move on to Phyllis's question. And The Good Life, thank you for your $5 donation. Make sure you ask your question if you had one, if you're still here. And Phyllis wants to know about her gifts. So Phyllis is a Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Sun, Venus, and Moon. And she wants to know about her gifts. Okay, so let's see. What are Phyllis's gifts? Lamarr, I said I wasn't working. Oh, well then the goal would be to start finding a job. If you look for a job, I feel like you could find something, but there needs to be momentum. Spirit is waiting for you to get the ball rolling. So, you're welcome, Tara. So, what are Phyllis's gifts? Cynthia, yes, you can ask a question. You can send a super chat or a PayPal donation. What are Phyllis's gifts? She's a Capricorn Sun, Moon, and Venus. Well, that tells me you're a very hard worker. You are a provider. Do you have children, Phyllis? What are Phyllis's gifts? Okay, Phyllis, you do have children. Okay. I feel like part of your gift is you're a teacher. Roxanne, you're so good. Thank you, Roxanne. I appreciate that. So, what are Phyllis's gifts? Phyllis, would you say that's accurate? Would you consider yourself a teacher in some way? But I feel like you teach mainly through your actions. Like you may not be one to speak. Like you're not really a public speaker. Here we have the Prince of Coins or the Prince of Swords here in the past position. Yes, Cappy. Yes, Siobhan. So do you have a boy? Do you have a little boy? Yes, I do have the teacher gift. Exactly. We do get the Devil card here in the present position. All right. But the Wheel of Fortune here. So there's something about needing to get over your fear and move forward. File billing sent $5. Oh, okay, thank you. It should pop up here soon. Yes, thank you, Cynthia. Sent a $5 donation to my PayPal. Thank you so much. please go ahead and ask your question, and then you'll be after a good life, Cynthia. All right, so let's continue on with Phyllis's reading. We get the Three of Swords. So there's something about feeling like you might have to leave your family behind in some way when it comes to following your gifts, coming into your gifts in some way. $34 people in here. Yes. We get the Five of Wands here with the Seven of Wands. Interesting. The Queen of Swords, the Five of Swords. Your gift is helping people, instructing people, and teaching people what paths they're meant to go on in life, or what the best path is for them to go on in life. What do you currently do for work, Phyllis? Yes, Zuri. Zuri says, when I think of Phyllis, I see her forging something, like she's taking material and molding it into something to be useful moving forward. Exactly. Phyllis, what do you currently do for work? I feel like you work well with children or young people. And I feel like you're really good at molding children. Like, I don't know why I see you creating lessons for children, helping them create things, but it's also like, you help them create things and there's a lesson to be learned in the creation process. Like, I feel like you would really be a good teacher, because you are the type of person who there's wisdom in your teaching. There's life lessons to be learned in your teachings. All right, almost like a preacher or a prophetess. All right, in a way, but you do it more through an entertaining kind of medium. All right, so I feel like your purpose is to be a teacher, and specifically to teach the youth or young people, to kind of mold their minds, to shape their minds. Yes. Lamarr, not Gemini. Yes, it seems like the reading is resonating with Phyllis. Yes. Zuri, she's taking the children who are not built from firm with knowledge and applying the knowledge to them. Exactly. And the prophet part is spot on too. Yes. Are you religious? Because I see you working like with children and in church. Hey, super angry koala. Oh. Oh, you're spiritual. Interesting. Okay, well, let's move on to Good Life's question. All right, Good Life, ask your question, and then we will move on to Cynthia. Thank you, JJ Morris, for sending your $5 donation as well. Oh, you typed your question? Okay, Cynthia. Good Life is before you, so is Good Life still in the room? You're welcome, Phyllis. Exactly, Zuri. Okay, Good Life, yes. Ask your question. And in return, the kids become strong swords filled with wisdom and fierce in their stance in this world. Exactly. So next we're going to answer Good Life's question. So who is in a love relationship and feels lonely in your love relationship? Let's talk about Venus and loneliness. Good Life. Okay. Good Life. I just started chatting with my crush. Should I pursue this relationship? So the Good Life just started chatting with his or her crush. Should the Good Life pursue a relationship with his or her crush? Are you a man or a woman, Good Life? Are you a Scorpio woman? So should the Good Life pursue a relationship with her crush? Should the Good Life pursue a relationship with her crush? Should the Good Life pursue a relationship with her crush? By the way, if you want to send a donation, you guys can send a super chat for a reading or a PayPal. The link is in the chat box. So should the Good Life pursue a relationship with her crush? Should the Good Life pursue a relationship with her crush? We get the Justice card. So were one of you recently married? Was your crush recently married or recently gotten out of a relationship in some way? The Fool card here in the present position. So stepping out on faith, trusting the process of life. 1 foot in, 1 foot out, though. Did your crush just recently get out of a relationship? Oh, I don't know. The Death card. Oh, you just had one conversation with him? Okay. I get that he's not looking for a commitment right now. And he may also be stuck on someone from the past, an ex or something like that. So I get that he's not really looking for commitment right now. But he could be looking for a good time. All right. If I don't know if you're looking for that, but I feel like he could be looking for a good time. But right now, I don't think he's looking for a commitment. But I feel like if you were to tell him that you liked him, he would kind of be all over you, but it wouldn't. Once again, I don't see him really committing. So that's kind of weird. But I don't know. It would be. I don't know if it would be worth it for you to pursue if you're looking for something a little bit more serious. All Good Life, forget him. Somebody will come in. Exactly. If you're looking for something more serious, I don't think this guy is it. But if you're looking for a good time, I feel like this guy could be fun. All right. Especially if he's a fire sign. Is he a fire sign? All right, so let's move on. Do you feel good about that? Good life. And let's move on now to Cynthia's question. So she's curious to know what I see in the future holds for her ex, a soulmate, a new job. Oh, what the future holds for you. Okay. So what's in store for Cynthia in the future? What's in store for Cynthia in the future? What's in store for Cynthia in the future? Will she get a new job? Will she meet a new person? What's in store for Cynthia in the future? What is in store for Cynthia in the future? Will Cynthia meet a new job? Will she meet a new person? Thank you, Lamarr and Shalita, his loss. And yes, I am sexy. Yes, good life. You're welcome. So, what is in store for Cynthia's future? Will she meet a good man? Will she get a new job? What's in store for Cynthia in her future? I get the Tower in the past position. I get the King of Cups in the present position. Jackie Brown, if you want to ask a question, you can send a super chat or a PayPal. I get the Ace of Swords in the future position. So are you currently having issues on your job with a boss or supervisor? Cynthia? Yes. Okay. Are you also having issues with coworkers? Seven of Wands. Well, first of all, I see that you need to speak up more for yourself, Cynthia. You need to stick up more for yourself. Use that throat chakra. I do see a new financial opportunity opening up for you to help with your money. But honestly, I also get that you need to have better money management skills, Cynthia, as well. All right. Maybe we need to have a live about money management. So that's a theme that seems to be coming up a lot for us here in this room. Jackie, you can donate $5 to $10. If you donate more, of course, I'll go more in depth with your reading. I also feel like you could meet a soulmate as well. But I also feel like you kind of need to get certain facets of your life in order before meeting this person. Because there's something about you being a little bit needy in relationships or a little bit codependent in relationships. All right. So I feel like you need to work more on becoming independent and self-reliant within yourself so that you have less of a tendency to be codependent in relationships, so to rely on your partner for things you can give yourself. For example, I feel like if you were to get into a relationship right now with all the money issues going on in your life, and this is just an example, you may be the type that's like, okay, I want a family and I want it now. I want to have kids because I think this will make me feel better. Whereas, but it may not be the right timing for all that. You know, maybe you should just kind of focus on what's going on over here first. I feel like you may be that kind of person who likes to cover up the issue or cover up the wound rather than actually fix it sometimes. All right. Does that resonate? And do you feel good about that, Cynthia? So I do see good things coming, but you got to do the work. Yes, exactly. A quick fix. Exactly, Cynthia. No quick fixes in life. You got to do the work. So, JJ, ask your question. Oh, thank you, Jacqueline, for sending the $20 donation. Jackie Brown said, I sent PayPal 20 because I really like listening to you. Thank you so much. Ask your question, Jackie, and I will answer you right here. You're on point 100%. Thank you so much, Lamarr. You're so welcome, Cynthia. Yes, JJ, it is your turn. And I think after JJ, I'm going to go get some water because I'm thirsty. Actually, I'm going to go get water now. JJ, you ask your question. I'm going to go get water. JJ wants to know about love and sex. That's interesting because we need to have a live about sex too. But I'm going to go get water, so I'll be right back, okay? You guys talk amongst yourselves. I'm back. Okay. What did I miss, you guys? And I'm gonna go tinkle. Yes. Okay. So next we have JJ. Really, my phone just dropped. All right. Next we have JJ. Luckily, it's carpet floor. So let's answer JJ's question, people. Yes, is everyone enjoying the autumn season? There are a lot of Capricorns and Scorpios in here. Hey, lovely girl. Okay, so let's look into what is going on with JJ. Where's his question? He wants to know about love and sex. Let's see. What's coming up for JJ's love life and sex life? Thank you, Q, for the $4.99 donation. What's coming up for JJ's love life and sex life? I know it's raining here too, Grandma Shannon. Q, ask your question and you will be after. Who do we have next? We have Jackie next after JJ. Yes, thank you for the donation, Q. So, what is coming up for JJ's love life and sex life? JJ, are you currently dealing with someone? What's coming up for JJ's love life and sex life? Nope, I'm single AF. I know that's right. You and me both. So what is coming up for JJ's love life? And his sex life? We have a 2 of coins here in the past. So there may have been a lot of focus on work in the past. All right. And not enough focus on social life or sex life. Yes. Okay. We get the double card here. So there's something about you not being clear on what you really want at this time. I feel like some days you say you want love, and then like when you maybe don't get that, you're like, oh, I just want sex. But there's a need to stick to what you really truly want at this time. Maybe you're not clear on what you want. You did say you have commitment issues, right? Virgin Life here says, do I have Cash App? I don't have Cash App. That's very true, Zuri. Here we have the 4 of Wands. I feel like also sometimes you can be flighty. Zuri says Capricorns like to have a system when they approach all things. And to some it may be annoying how particular the earth sign can get, but their attention to holding a strict order may save lives. Very true. I'm wishy-washy because I don't feel like I'm in a place to offer a partner for real right now. That makes sense. Here we have the 7 of Coins, the Wheel of Fortune, and the 9 of Cups. So when it comes to sex, do you deal with people from the past typically? Or are you dealing with someone from the past? Completely flighty. Historically, I've run from guys who seem very serious, but I'm working on that. Yes. Now, let's talk about sex. Do you deal with people from the past when it comes to, having sex, hitting up those old booty calls? Is that the T, JJ? JJMO. Usually not, but there's this guy that I just made amends with because I was so mean to him in the past, and I just messaged him 2 hours ago. Oh, interesting. Ooh. Ooh. Child. Let me put that card down. Let me just pull more. Oh, I get the tower. I get the tower, though, right above. I think sex sometimes can be tricky for you. Or maybe just tricky in general. Maybe feelings get involved too easily. Love seeing y'all. Love your live some more. Yes, thank you, Aisha. But I normally don't go backwards. Okay. I feel like sometimes you may jump into sex too quickly. It's tricky AF because I'm particular about who I get entangled with as far as energy exchanges go. Yeah. I feel like, sometimes when you really like someone, you may jump into sex a little bit too quickly, and it may be the energy thing, where just sometimes it's such an intense energy, you can't almost help yourself. Yeah, didn't have sex for a long while because I am one to catch feelings super fast. Okay, that's the energy I get. Also, do you date outside your race? And do you date younger? Shirlita says, love them too. Love connecting with all of y'all on the chat. It's amazing. I was so sad we didn't have a live chat last night. I missed you. I know I was so tired last night. I really wanted to do a live though, but I was no good. I was so tired. Okay, let's continue on with this tea. JJ, would you say you're more attuned to your feminine qualities or your masculine qualities? So the way racial tensions are set up recently, I don't foresee being able to date outside my race right now, and I usually cannot connect with younger guys. Oh, interesting. That's interesting because racial tensions, I don't know. Like, yeah, I get that, but I don't know. I still date outside my race. But that's a separate topic. All right. So you're more of the feminine energy. You more resonate with the feminine energy. There's a need for you to. I feel like you need to tap more into your goddess energy, to be honest. But also, like with goddess energy, learning to protect your energy as well. All right. I just started feeling like that recently, racially. Yeah, I feel like you need to tap more into your goddess energy. How does one do that? Because I want to. Binaural beats is good. I honestly don't know. But one person I really enjoy watching is True Brilliance. That's her name. She does a lot of goddess energy videos. You can do candle work. Love in every moment. Exactly. I think goddess energy is really all about like loving yourself and pampering yourself and treating yourself like the goddess you are. Right? That's basically what it is. The vibe in this chat is really dope. Yes, thank you. Oh, you're getting into African spirituality. Okay, good. Okay, it's interesting because I was going to mention an Orisha, but I was like, I don't know if he would understand or resonate with that. So work with Oshun because Oshun is goddess energy. Yes, work with Oshun. Oshun is goddess energy. Oh, wow. Someone else sent a donation to my PayPal. Thank you, Virgin Life, for the $5 donation. So I think now after JJ, it is Jackie. Is Jackie still here? And then we're gonna do Q, and then we have Virgin. Who is Virgin Life Hair? Virgin Life Hair. Okay, Jackie, what is your question? Do you feel good about that, JJ? JJ, Leo Lamarr, you are too real. Thank you. Oh, you're Dorothy. Hi, Virgin. I'm always screaming internally when you're reading me. Yes. Okay, Jackie, ask your question. Look, Crystal says, Lamarr, how do you feel about ancestor altars? I believe that ancestor altars are very important. All right, no matter what your spiritual practices are, because it's important to honor your ancestors, especially if you knew them in this waking life, right? And you had a good relationship with them in this waking life, or they were somehow powerful in this waking life. All right. So I think ancestor altars are very important. And they don't have to be intricate. They can be very simple. You know, you can just put a picture up of your ancestor and light a candle every now and then. You know what I'm saying? On the altar or something like that. Maybe, you know, every now and then put their favorite flowers or your favorite flowers. You know, make it personable to you. And it makes you feel like you always have a connection to that ancestor. You know? So that's good. Okay, Jackie. I asked about if I should go ahead and start investing or keep saving and what maybe I should go for. Okay. JJ, can I also tell you, one of my best friends and I are so attuned, and he just texted me that he was with a dude, and all night I've been talking to guys on apps. Yes, well, I need that energy over here because I need some cuddle time as well, JJ. So send that energy over here, honey, as well. But good for you. That might mean that you might meet someone tonight. Oh, be careful though. Wear protection, especially if they're on an app. Let's keep it real. All right. Oh my God, there's a cricket in here. How did a cricket get in here? Okay, I can't. I can't. Where did this cricket come from? I have to go deal with this bug infestation right now. Give me a second. Oh. Damn it. Yeah, I'm so sick of these bugs. I don't understand why. Why, God? Why? 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 Where did it go? Oh shit, I don't know where it went. That fucking sucks. Oh, where did it go, man? That's so cool. Yo, I hate bugs. Like, I can't deal. How irritating. I don't even know where it went now. Death to all spiders. I cannot. It's a cricket, and I don't even know where it came from. Like, where did it come from? My windows aren't opened. I do live on the first floor, though, so maybe that's why. But now I don't know where it went. So, now I'm like, okay, let me make sure it's not hiding and it doesn't pop out when I least expect it. I like this for ambiance, don't you guys? Oh, it legit hopped away. Like, I don't know where it went. Alright, whatever. The show must go on. No one has time. The show must go on, people. Okay, Q says I'm getting into praying for my ancestors. I heard that's crucial. Very crucial. I'd lose it. I'm telling you, these bugs just have no respect. And mosquitoes. I cannot stand mosquitoes. I know, Dina, I can't stand any of the bugs at all. Catch and release. See, the thing with me, Brie, is I don't like touching bugs. Like, I don't like touching them. Q, you heard the sound of the spray bottle? Peppermint tea tree, you got it. Drive it out of there. Oh, okay. So oils will help. Zuri says you will have someone to love and cuddle, Lamarr. Stay positive and keep your heart chakra open. I am. I'm wearing my heart chakra necklace, actually. So that's funny you mentioned that. Dina says, I love lightning bugs. My favorite side kick is Disney is the lightning bug and Princess and the Frog. I do like lightning bugs. Yeah, I do live close to wooded areas, so that makes sense. I'm telling you, like, the whole video stopped. I had to stop the whole production for that one cricket hopping across the floor. Bugs just have no respect. I'm telling you. Zoe says, if I see a roach, you will find me on the kitchen counter watching it from above with the shoe in one hand and my chocolate Snickers in another. Exactly. And Lord forbid it hops. Oh, I found it. It's in the kitchen. I'm so sick of this bug, you guys. I wish it would hop where it came from. All right, let me go deal with it again. It's Gemini cricket. I know, right? Just no respect at all. All right, let me deal with the bug, people. Damn it. Look at you, cricket. You're causing all this drama. You just made me drop my favorite cup. I'm quite upset with you right now. I have to be honest. This is taking way too long. Okay, thanks. Okay. I have never seen a cricket cause so much drama in my life. I'm supposed to do a meditation and ask the bug not to enter my home. Oh, is that what I'm supposed to do? Well, right now it's trying to hop up the counter. Oh, I think it's trying to get to my candle. That's what it's trying to get to. All right. So where's Jackie? I'm sorry, you guys, for this craziness. Yeah, I have the home defense, like the home raid defense. Because I've just been seeing way too many bugs, and I'm like, okay, this is not cool. Cricket's the first, though. Okay, so let me answer your question, Jackie. Sorry for the craziness. You make concoctions in the summer, homemade insecticides, repellents with essential oils. I know they do not like certain essential oils, so maybe I do need to start doing that. They're supposed to be good luck? Well, he just made me drop my favorite shot glass, so... And I'm saying it's a he, like I know it's a gender. It has to be a guy causing all this trouble, right? It has to be. I'll take a cricket over a roach. That's true. All right, let me answer Jackie's question, which is... I just want to make sure it doesn't go to my room. Where are you, cricket? Oh, I see you. Okay. Should Jackie go ahead and start investing her money, or should Jackie keep saving, and what should she save for? Ortho home defense is good. Hi, Angie. He's coming my way. Jojo, don't play like that. Do not play. All right. So, should Jackie invest her money, or should Jackie save her money and do something else with it? And what else would she do with her money if it's not meant for her to invest? So should Jackie invest her money and or save her money for other endeavors? And if so, what are those other endeavors that Jackie should be saving and investing her money into? I'll burn the house down if I see one. Yo, y'all are funny. Should Jackie invest her money? And if so, maybe what should she invest in? And if not, what other things should she save her money for? Should Jackie invest and save her money? And if so, what things should she invest and save for? Or what things should she invest in? And if not, what should she save her money for? Yeah, I can't stand roaches. They're the worst. But I think we should just throw them all away, to be honest. Throw all the bugs away. Okay. We get the sun card in the past position, so you're definitely being guided to do something with your money. Okay, you're being guided to make bigger decisions, with your money at this time. Yes, exactly. Throw them all away, Shalita. This speaks of balance, so this can also speak of finding ways to invest your money in such a way that you don't have to work so hard to earn it. All right, so investment could be really good for you, actually, Jackie. All right, and specifically, investing in something that has to do with water or a body of water, ocean, something like that. What is your zodiac sign, Jackie? Zuri. Q, my aunt had roaches years ago. One ended up in an eliminated picture. Thank God I wasn't there. I would have died. Oh my gosh. Child, y'all about to have me make me have nightmares before I go to bed. That is not petite. Okay, where's Jackie? Oh, you're Sagittarius. Oh, okay. I get the Tower. And the Hermit. So have you thought about like real estate, or because I just feel like you're the type of person where you would benefit most making money and not doing a lot of work. I'm itching just thinking about that story. I know, right? Could you imagine? Okay, yes. I feel like, I would definitely look into investing, but also look into like real estate. You're thinking about real estate. Yeah, look into real estate. Because I feel like you're a good salesperson. You're good at selling things. You're good at selling things. Bugsby in love, child. I don't want that roach. I don't want that cricket. No, ma'am. That cricket is barking up the wrong tree. You do sell things. Not in this house. Exactly, JJ. Try a different address, honey. All right. So, you do sell things. What do you sell right now? What do you do for work right now, Jackie? I don't see it moving, so it must be dead, which is good because that means I can just sweep it up and throw it in the trash. All right? Thank God. Thank God. Thank you, Jesus. I am upset about my shot glass, though. I'm not going to lie about that. I have to go buy another one. So thank you, Cricket, for that. Jackie, what do you do currently for work? Because I just get that what you're doing for work right now either isn't paying enough money or you're not getting what you feel you deserve in some way. I know you don't want him, Lamarr, but he kept hopping, so he isn't receiving the message. Away, hippity hopper. Exactly. Different things just depends on what I come across. Yeah, I feel like multiple streams of income is your thing, Jackie. I make a lot of money, but it's not fulfilling because I have to rip and run and have no time for myself. Exactly. So I definitely say look into investing, look into real estate, and look into wholesaling. Like I see you selling things, but like at like a wholesale price, maybe like a thrift store kind of thing. But I see you like being able to employ other people eventually. Like maybe you start working, kind of at first, and then you kind of employ people. I don't understand how it would have made its way into the fridge. That's the scariest part. Yeah, Jackie, you want to be the boss exactly. I do feel like it costs to be the boss, though. It does cost to be the boss. In this case, you're gonna have a lot of decisions to make, a lot of things that you need to focus on. So I would kind of focus on one thing at a time. I would maybe start with investing because that's the easiest. All right, you just take your money, put it into a broker account. They have a lot of different types. I have an affinity towards TD Ameritrade. But I would start with investing, and then I would look into real estate. So that those are things where you can flip your money. Because I feel like flipping your money is good. But then I would start looking into like a business, a wholesale business, or some sort of business in which you can employ other people to work for you. So that's what I see. I don't think I'm cut out to work for people. Exactly. I don't think you are either. Do you know your birth chart placements, Jackie? And who's next after Jackie? Q's next after Jackie, right? Is Q still here? That means it was a major infestation. Exactly. Well, I had the exterminator come here because I've been here for like a week, right? I had the exterminator come here like a week ago. So he might have to come back though, because I'm not feeling this situation. Q's next. Okay. Hi, Datvik. You're a Cap Sun Gemini Moon. So Q, ask your question next. Jackie, do you feel good about your answers? And then Q, ask your question. And then while Q asks his question, I'm going to. Yes, but what were you going to say about your placements? Do you know your placements? Like, do you know your Saturn or your Mercury or your? Do you know any of your placements, or do you know the time you were born or something like that? Do you know your Saturn or your Venus? I'll be right back. I have to go clean up the glass on the kitchen floor. For those of you just joining the room, you'll have to look at the playback to figure out what happened with that. All right, but in the meantime, you guys talk amongst yourselves, and then next we'll be doing Q and Virgin Life Hair, Dorothy. You just won't die. I don't understand it. I don't have time for you.
Yes, that Korea is a fighter. Lamar's class sounds like he needs a new starter. Y'all are funny. Who needs a shot glass anyway when we get it in big glass bottle? I know, right? Okay, so who's next? Q, you're next. What's your question? Crickets in the house are bad luck. You try to smack them down, and you break stuff in the process. One time, the drapes in the rack completely came down when a fly came into my place. I'm telling you, these bugs are just ridiculous. I type scroll up a little. Okay, so I feel like this area leader at my workplace has it out for me. Long story short, I'm very friendly with a lot of females at my job, and I feel like he gets jealous and low-key tries to come for me. What's his deal? Okay. So what is Q's area leader's deal? How does Q's area leader feel about Q? What is Q's area leader's deal? How does he feel about Q? Why does he act the way he acts towards Q? What is Q's area leader's deal? And why does this area leader act so weird towards Q? Yes. Oh, you're Mercury and Sag, JJ? Me too. We have spicy mouths, Mercury and Sagittarius. How does Q's area leader truly feel about Q? And what's his deal? Does Q's area leader have it out for Q? Mercury and Scorpio can always look for the deeper meaning of things. They're always looking for the hidden intentions.
like always kind of reading between the lines kind of people, kind of like Virgos can be. Here we have the past position is the Hanged Man. So was there an energy of a while between you two of kind of trying to feel each other out, trying to figure each other out, being patient with one another? I feel like it's now coming to a head where it's like in the past you kind of tolerated each other, but now it's like, okay, you know, a lot of things are coming up to the surface, I feel, with like this type of relationship. I also get this kind of thing where he may be a bit either homophobic or like down low energy, like jealous of the gay guy because he's out of the closet and he can't be himself. That's kind of what I get. I also feel like there could be a female coworker that you're friends with that is also like, there's something about him where I feel like he might be down low. He might be this. Like, there's also a female coworker who's clocking his tea as well. Is this resonating, Q? Hey, Christine. Exactly. He's mad. Exactly. He's mad that Q's free. Someone else told me that he's down low. I'm catching that tea. Thank you, Crystal, for the $4.99 donation. Let's continue pulling cards. Do you know what zodiac sign he is? Does he come off as like an air sign, very communicative, very moralistic, kind of always checking people as well? Like, that's not right, you know? He seems like a know-it-all. Yes, this is Chi. And he's attracted to me. Are you challenged his sexuality? Yes. Yes. For those of you who want a reading, you can send a PayPal or a super chat. Right now we're reading Q. Let's pull more cards. Also, is he younger than you or older than you, Q? I can't not. I know that's right, Siobhan. Is he younger than you or older, Q? The man is almost 50, I think. Oh, wow. Does he act younger? Does he have like a mental, immature mindset, something like that? Yeah, but a repressed 50-year-old can be bitter as... Yes, exactly. I feel like he can be a bit catty with you sometimes, Q. Like maybe sometimes the female have to keep him in check. Like, look, what's your deal? He also feels like, competitive energy. Yeah, he's been hiding a long time. Exactly. I also feel competitive energy from him towards you. Like there's something about him where he feels like you could take his job. He feels like, there's something about you where people could... Is he also black? Or is he of a different race? Oh, he's black. Okay. I honestly think he's jealous. Thank you, Bobo's daughter. Thank you, Christine, for the $10 donation. So after Q, I think we have Virgin Life hair. And then we do Crystal. And then we do Christine. And then we do Bobo's Life daughter. Bobo's daughter, I mean. Exactly. If he's living alive and he's got to be immature, he's from the UK as well. Oh. That's why I get the Chariot. Because I was wondering why I got the Chariot, but that can speak of, travel, long distance, being not from the area that you're currently in. Yeah, there's something about him where your energy challenges his energy, and he doesn't like that. You're very comfortable in your sexuality. I also feel like there's something about you where you attract women to you, you attract females to you. And I also feel like he may be jealous of that. But it all stems from jealousy, really, to be honest, in competitiveness. JJ says, your energy is very amicable though, and you speak your mind, and that can be enough for most. I didn't mean you were twirling about the cabin freely, but you seem comfortable. Exactly. It always does. Yes, Natasha. Exactly. Do you feel good about that, Q? And Virgin Life Hair, if you're still here, ask your question next. Exactly, Dina. And Q attracts that energy to him effortlessly. He's a Venus in Aries, so. Oh, Christine says she wants to buy 2 people a reading tonight. You can choose 2. You can choose who, peace and love. Oh, wow. So Christine bought a reading for 2 people. So let's do a little game. All right. Where we do guess the number 1 through 20. What deck did you suggest, Siri? I love when I see the numbers. Dina got it. It was 17. Dina got it first. So Dina gets 1 free question. And then we will answer. So we'll answer Virgin Life Hair's question, and then we'll do a second game, okay, to see who gets the second question. All right, but Dina gets the first one. So Virgin Life Hair wants to know, what are her guides trying to tell her? Your dreams have been very weird. Compendium of Constellations by Claire Goodchild. Let me see. Let me look that up. Compendium of Constellations deck. Let me see. Oh, this is really pretty. Interesting. Okay, thank you, Zuri. I appreciate that. I'm gonna look that up. Now let's answer Virgin Life Hair's question. My phone's actually about to die. I need to figure out the situation with that. But let's answer Virgin Life Hair's question, which is, what are her guides trying to tell her at this time? What are her spirit guides trying to tell her? Why are my cards, some of them upside down? Hold on. Let's turn that right side up. Let's turn these right side up. Let's turn these right side up. Oh wow, they're like all upside down. Upside down, bouncing off the ceiling, inside out. Okay. The cards always act crazy with me. Oh, thank you, Dee Dee. Dee Dee says she likes my singing voice. Thank you. JJ, I'm gonna go put the oven on and make some cookies. It's the weekend, so I gotta eat something sweet. Yes, JJ. Make me some too. Please. Ty says I'm back from talking to House of Stars. Did I miss anything? We've been doing readings, honestly. So what messages do Virgin Life Hair Spirit Guides need her to know at this time? What messages do Virgin Yes, they've hit the spirit melting pot of energies. Yes. The cards always act crazy. Yes, welcome back, Ty. So, what messages do Dorothy's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors need Dorothy to know at this time? What messages do Dorothy's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors need Dorothy to know at this time? What messages do Dorothy's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors need Dorothy to know at this time? Yes, we had a small issue with the cricket tie that turned into a big one, but we've overcome that, thank God. And now we're reading Dorothy. We need to know what messages does Dorothy's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Dorothy. Hi, XVX. All right, last shuffle. It's going well, XVX. How are you? Here we have the Temperance card here in the past position. Interesting. Yes. Here we have the Magician card. So do you practice spirituality, Dorothy, in any way? Yes, the cricket flew away. Thank God. I don't know if it's playing dead or if it's really dead, but you and I shuffle cards alike. Yeah, I really like shuffling cards. Like, it really calms my nerves for some reason. There's a cricket. There was a cricket. And I'm deathly, not deathly, but like I can't stand bugs. So we had an issue. But anyways, you do practice spirituality, Dorothy. Do you do protection? Do you do things for protection? And have you dealt with an ex or air sign man in some way? Is an air sign man important or pertinent to you or your life? Whether this is an ex or someone you're currently dealing with? I know it. Yeah, I don't know. It looks like it's not moving now. Oh no, it just moved. It literally just moved. I'm over it, you guys. Should I just kill it? I think I'm just gonna kill it. Well, it's definitely dead now. That was loud. Oh my god, you guys heard that? Oh my god, Ty said don't kill the cricket. It's good luck. Child. Are late. Why don't you? What was I gonna do with it? A cricket cannot stay in my house, you guys. I can't. Okay, wait. You guys are. This cricket is just doing the most. Okay, if it's good luck, what does it mean though? That's interesting. The cricket wanted a reading. Oh my gosh, you guys are making me feel bad. He is a hardy one. He said, Lamarr, if you don't go grab a slipper or something. Cricket means money? Stop. I didn't know that. That's so interesting because I was like, how did it get in here? I know. I didn't know it was bringing in that energy. Maybe I'll do like I don't know, a prayer for it or something. Next time, release it. Okay. Okay, see what I mean? XVX is like cricket means it's gonna lay eggs in your ear when you're sleeping. See what I mean? This is why I can't with you guys. You can take a cricket outside. Yeah, you're right. I didn't know that about crickets either. Hey, Star. Okay, where did Dorothy go? So your ex is a Gemini, Dorothy. Okay. Catch and release. Yeah. Star, we just had an issue with the cricket. Yeah, Zuri, maybe you should pull a card for the cricket. Yeah, do a protection candle for the cricket for its next reincarnation. Okay, let's pray for the cricket real quick. Lord, wherever the cricket is, may its soul rest in peace. May it have a good life in the next life. And may its energy still bring me money in my home. Amen. All right. Um, Cricket me money coming to you soon, Lamarr. Yes. Hallelujah. Okay, let's continue on with Dorothy's reading. All right, Dorothy. What messages do your guides have for you? Tell me about these dreams you've been having, Dorothy. What have your dreams been consisting of? Hey, Kaylee. Cricket must be a Scorpio 8th house energy. You guys are hilarious tonight. I can't. The end of that prayer. Yes. I do not want the cricket to be upset. All right. If it's good luck money energy, I'm here for that. But child. Okay, where's Dorothy? They want you to focus on attaining a new job, like something with a new job, Dorothy. What's going on with your current job? I feel like things with your current job aren't the greatest, and they really want you to look for a new job. I'm sure she's in cricket heaven. Yeah, I hope so. Or maybe purgatory. Okay, Virgin Life hair. Dorothy says, I can't remember them now, but when I wake up, I'm like exhausted. I just open my own salon suite. Ooh, okay. Your ex is a Gemini. Are you still dealing with your ex, Dorothy? Oh my gosh, Zuri said she pulled a card for the cricket and she got the High Priestess. That is so weird. So it must have been a sign. It had to be a sign. No, you just got married in July. Now, did you get married to the Gemini or to someone else? It was a sign. Yeah. I'm telling you, because I've never seen a cricket in this apartment. Like, it was so random. I don't even know how it would have gotten in here. Oh, you got married to someone else. Okay. I don't know why I see the ex still being in your life in some way, because he's showing up in the reading. So I feel like they also want you to like completely like rid your energy of him. I don't know if you have something of his in your home or something like that. Or if you still talk to him though, or if he's still trying to talk to you. But there's a need to shut that down. And focus on your current relationship, because there's also something about, oh, you don't talk at all. But you said you do practice spirituality, so I'm wondering, does he also practice spirituality? Because that could be why he's coming up too. But there's something also about your current husband where he can be a little bit sneaky. Does that resonate? He practiced spirituality. Okay. I feel like you need to protect your energy then, because I feel like there's something about the ex where he's a little he can't let go. He can't let go. All right, so he may be keeping you stuck in some way. So I would protect your energy, do protection candles. But what is going on with the current husband? And the cricket refused to die. It was like, you can't bathe me in rain. And it feels like, well, I'm telling y'all. Zuri says, though, the cricket was trying to convey wisdom and strength. That's why it wasn't dying on the spot, because it was showing an example of what strength means. Interesting. Okay. See, there's a message in everything. Oh, okay, so the ex is married. Oh, he's also married. Okay, interesting. My husband's wonderful. Amazing. Ty says ex-husband is doing that black magic voodoo on her. Yeah, I get that kind of energy. You know, I feel Lamarr is like, child, the cricket is gone. Hallelujah. I would say protect yourself against the ex. Dorothy. And maybe that's why I'm getting like, something about the current husband. I don't know. If he's good, then that's good. I just feel like there's something about the husband where it's like maybe he's not sneaky, but I just feel like there's something where it's like you ask him how are you doing and he says he's good, but really he's thinking, oh my gosh, I have these bills due. How am I going to pay these bills? I just got a call that our electricity could be cut off tomorrow. Like he's hiding something. Yeah, he's like, it may not be big things, but he's one to like not always be forthright, if that makes sense. He's not forthright, exactly. He's a Scorpio. Oh, Scorpios like to keep secrets. That card is dope. Which card? Then yeah, he hiding exactly. Zuri says, and it brought wisdom because the cricket is a creature or Mother Earth, and Mother Earth is filled with universal knowledge. Interesting. This is good to know. It could be the bills. He just started paying them all when I got the salon. Okay, yeah. So today's topic was about loneliness, but it turned into crickets. Right. It turned into a lot of different things. But hopefully we get back to the topic. We have a few more readings to go. Oh, I thought my phone was gonna die. Get a spiritual cleansing bath, boiling water, and walnut leaves. Yes. Oh yeah, we have another game quiz. There are 33 people watching. Yes. Nikki Martin asked me, do I masturbate? That's a weird question, Ricky. Nikki. Ty says walnut leaves, herbs for get rid of your exes. That's interesting. I never heard of that. Y'all know I'm on bug patrol now. Sex transmutation is your best bet. What does that mean? I know, right? That was really good insight, Zuri. I need to subscribe to her channel too. Look up. Yes, Nikki. Casey, get him. What happened? Well, what do the dreams deal with? I feel like the dreams are trying to get you to look at something in your life, Dorothy. I almost feel like you've been running all night. Maybe you're running from your problems in some way. I feel like you may have a tendency to kind of run from your problems, but it seems like problems from the past, like, like they're not totally over, but instead of tying them up, and sending them on their way, you just kind of run. And it could be stress of the new salon, right? XVX, that makes sense. Channeling your sexual energy as a male and using it for productive purposes instead of wasting it. I think that's what I try to do. Like, that's actually a good thing. Let's talk about that for like a quick second. Like, because masturbation does take away a lot of your energy. So it is kind of best to, utilize that energy for productive purposes. So that's actually a really good point. And maybe we'll have a live about that too. Y'all are bringing up a lot of good topics. But do you feel good about that, Dorothy? Yes, Christine. I did a semen retention challenge for 3 weeks and it was amazing. What is that? Is that where you don't masturbate for 3 weeks? All right, so who is next? Let's see who's next. Who's next after Good or Dorothy? Let's go back up. I think Crystal was next, right? Let me go to Super Chat actually and see. Yeah, Crystal's next, and then we're gonna do. Oh wait, hold on. Okay, so let's do another contest. Right, let's do another contest. Okay, Zoe says her chambers are under construction. That Vic says, which candles help you get over your own BS? No joke, it's me causing the ruckus in my life. I'm Gemini. Maybe a change in your life candle, and then you could check out my website because I do candle offerings, LamarrTownsendTarot.com. Is your ex trying to manifest you into his life again? Possibly. I would just do protection candles and not even worry about it, to be honest. No ejaculation at all. Interesting. But as I was saying, Zuri says the cricket being one with Mother Earth and what Mother heard of the universe, the creatures hear in their souls. Interesting. Yeah, I'm gonna look into what is it called again? Semen retention. I'm gonna look into that. So, who's next? Where's Crystal? Where's Crystal? Are you about a reading? Another reading, Christine? Oh, Christine did buy another reading, so thank you, Christine. Okay, Crystal, ask your question. Or before you ask your question, actually, let's do another. Yes, happy 11/11. Make a wish, everyone. Okay, I made my wish. Now, you're welcome, Dorothy. Now let's do another contest. No fap, semen retention, sexual alchemy. XVX, are you a male or a female? Okay. So let's pick a number 1 through 35. Crystal's close. Casey got it. It was 35. Casey got it first. I think Casey got it first, right? Yeah, Casey got it first. It was 35. So the free questions go to Dina and Casey. So let's let Crystal ask her question first. So where's Crystal? And then we'll do Crystal, Bobo's daughter, and then we'll do the free questions, and then Christine. Yes, you came second twice, Didi. Dang. So Crystal's question is, how do I attract love into my life? Okay, that's a good question, Crystal. Let's see. How can Crystal attract love into her life? How can Crystal attract love into her life? Yes, everybody. How can Crystal attract love into her life? What lessons can we learn from this reading? I've been a sub for a while, then the videos weren't relevant to me and I unsubbed till recently. So how can Crystal attract love into her life? Really, I've never heard of that, JJ. I'm gonna look into that. How can Crystal attract love into her life? Q says, how can I attract Dave into my life? I know that's right. Here we have the Justice card in the past. All right, interesting. So this can speak of your values in love, or your idealistic view of love, of a relationship, what love or a relationship looks like. We have the Queen of Coins, so you can be very independent. All right, very self-reliant. But there's something about you that wants a family, that wants, the husband, the kids. But there's also something about you that may be afraid to fully give your heart up. He's changed up how he did his videos. I like him. He's getting better. Thank you. Davik, I did no FAP challenge for 60 days, but I finna gave up. Sorry, I just got too frustrated. I understand that, Davik. Crystal says, can't trust anyone, been hurt. Here we have the King of Swords, the King of Wands, and the Princess of Wands. So what is your zodiac sign, Crystal? I'll win another sooner or later. That is the spirit, Casey. You're a Scorpio. Okay. Well, obviously, one way that you need to attract love is to get over, to heal from your issues with your trust issues. All right. Also, something about not trusting, like having trouble trusting yourself as well. Maybe trusting your decisions in love, something along those lines. Is that resonating? Oh, Dave East turned down Nikki. Yes. Okay. You're impatient. Oh. I also feel like you can sometimes be blinded a bit by sex. Is that accurate as well, Crystal? Like if the sex is good or too good, sometimes you can be a bit blinded by it. Yes, hearts and prayers to Crystal. Yes, Crystal got the strength card. You did get the strength card, so you have the strength to pull through. But it's about doing the work. Yes, but lately I haven't been having sex. Okay. Well, one way to, is also to heal your heart, to open your heart chakra. All right. To understand as well that, your past experiences don't determine your future experiences. You just have to look at yourself, because you were the one that chose the people from the past. So now it's about making better decisions and better choices moving forward. All right. And the way to make better decisions and better choices moving forward is to first of all heal the wounds, the emotional baggage that you garnered from the past. All right. So it's time to lighten the load in order to attract new love. Because you have the ability to attract love, but it's almost like at the same time you're like, I don't know if I need it. I can do it on my own. I'm better off on my own. I'm better off doing it, on my own kind of energy. Exactly. Transform. Also, something about learning to be a bit more open to allowing someone else in again. Yes, so me, exactly. Yes, Aisha says, I just bought some love candles and incense, sage crystals for love healing. This is the month of self-care, self-love. Exactly. Okay. I see love around, I want to say the new year or around next year for you, Crystal. After a period of healing, letting go, and learning the lessons. All right, learning the necessary lessons. All right, does that make sense? So it all starts with yourself, learning to trust yourself, learning to trust your decisions in love. All right, heal, exactly. Suri says, crystals, it's a universal balancing act of give and take. or crystal, it's a universal balancing act of give and take within your being in relation with the universe. And you will pull through because you also have the Wheel of Fortune. Exactly. Yes, no one can escape from karma. Exactly, Crystal. You've been doing the work. Yes. Yeah, I see you attracting love, sometime next year. I think the new year is going to be, really good for you, a good time for you. Zuri is spinning truth. So where did Bobo's daughter go? Because Bobo's daughter donated $10 or $4.99, I think. I'm not sure. Let me check again. Bobo's daughter donated $9.99 actually. So if Bobo's daughter is still in here, please ask your question. Oh, you're still here? Okay, good. Ask your question, Bobo's daughter, and we will answer you next. Scorpio's got to be careful. People can be liabilities for them. Exactly. Very, very true. Yeah, sending positive vibes and love to Crystal. Exactly. By the way, for those of you who want a reading, make sure, you can send a super chat or you can send a PayPal donation. The link is in the chat box. I don't like to sugarcoat. I like to say it like it is. Exactly. So Bobo's daughter is next, and I'm going to go get my phone charger because my phone's about to die. Talk amongst yourselves, and I'll be right back. It's a nice shirt, Lamarr. Thank you. I don't know where I got it from, to be honest. I might have gotten it from a thrift store because I like to go thrifting. I'll be right back. So let's see what cards are at the bottom. Ooh, the Prince of Coins. Who's dealing with a young Earth sign man? Is someone dealing with a young Earth sign man? Let's talk about it. Okay, I'm back. So, Bobo's daughter, did you ask your question? Did Bobo's daughter ask her question? Okay, what does Spirit suggest I do to stop the self-sabotage? I've been trying everything from meditation to acupuncture. Is that your question? What does Spirit suggest that Bobo's daughter does to stop the self-sabotage? Shout out to that cricket, though. Who got the young bae? Exactly. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Ooh, it looks like it might be Jennifer. I am the young bae, and I tend to have the more masculine energy in my relationship. Interesting. Can I touch on the 12th house? Yes. The 12th house is Neptune. So, yeah, we will get back into that here in a second. I just have to get through these readings. So, where's Bobo's daughter? Okay, that's your question. What does Spirit suggest I do to self-sabotage? I've been trying everything. Christine says that's real when you can acknowledge your faults. Exactly. Very true. Yes, go to Cafe Astrology, but I'm actually working on buying some software. I want to create my own astrology software, but I want to buy software because I think it's more professional than going to Cafe Astrology. But that's for me because I do this professionally. All right. So, what messages does Bobo's daughter's spirit guides have for Bobo's daughter about what Bobo's daughter can do to stop the self-sabotage? So, what messages do Bobo's daughter's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Bobo's daughter about what they suggest in terms of what Bobo's daughter can do to stop the self-sabotage? What messages does Bobo's daughter's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, protectors have for Bobo's daughter about what she can do to stop the self-sabotage? Bobo's daughter, do you live with family? What's your living situation? Bobo's daughter. I like that, Lamarr. Expanding. Yes. It's awesome how you can figure out how to improve your business. I'm highly impressed. Thank you. Yeah, I really want to buy some astrology, software. I'm looking for the best one right now. So if you guys have any suggestions, actually, let me know. You live alone, Bobo's daughter. Okay. So what can Bobo's daughter do? Do you have a support system at all? Like, are you close to your family? What can Bobo's daughter do to stop the self-sabotage? What messages do spirit guides, ancestors, and protectors have for Bobo's daughter? 5 of Wands here in the past, right? So this can be about not having some sort of support system that you need, all right? Somewhat my mom and my brother. Oh, okay. Here we have the 7 of Cups. The Queen of Coins. And what zodiac sign are you, Bobo's daughter? The King of Coins. You're a Pisces sun. Oh. There's something about feelings of self-worthiness, needing to work on your self-worth. Bobo, honey, you got the Two of Cups. Either you're looking for emotional reciprocation, giving emotional reciprocation, or competition, love in something or in someone, or just in yourself. Yeah. There's something along, something in terms of self-worth, self-esteem that needs to be worked on, needs to be worked through here. All right. And like having a support system in terms of that. Like, I'm not sure you have the strongest support system because I feel like you're very sensitive. You're highly sensitive, maybe the energy to like emotions. So I feel like you also need to protect yourself as well. Protect your energy. Are you into crystals? I know you say you meditate. What else are you into? Let me look. And acupuncture. The thing with meditation is that you have to keep it going. Like you have to, it's like a muscle you constantly have to kind of, stretch and work out basically. So I think meditation would be good, but I feel you need crystals as well. You need like, do you pray? Because if you pray, you could work with certain saints for protection. Yes, you're into crystals and chakras and candle magic. Oh, okay. I feel like you could benefit from working with the saints. I don't know where you live, but a lot of places you can find candles with saints on them. I think I might have some in my kitchen I could show you, for example. Yes, you pray. Okay. Um, I feel like you also need to understand that you have a support system in the spiritual realm. Even though you can't see them, you still have, like, you're never alone. I feel like a lot of times you may feel alone. Also, there's something about fear of doing life on your own, fear of success, or fear of failure. Bobo, there's confusion present. So yes, meditate with crystals, look into your spiritual self for that extra support that people can give. Exactly. I have an ancestor altar but never work with saints. Yeah, I feel like you need to Saint Barbara would work I feel like would work really well with you. Who else? Saint Barbara, Saints. Saint Michael or Archangel Michael would be good. Fear of success. Oh, okay. Yeah, I feel like you need to do something to help get over that fear of success. So I would work with Saint Michael. I feel like can help defeat fear. Saint Barbara can also help put up a protective fiery wall against fear. So I feel like when working with candle magic, it would really benefit you to work with saints and to be really specific with what you want out of that candle energy. That energy, that intention. So be more specific with your spirituality. Be more specific with your intentions. All right, especially when doing candles. That type of thing. And also believe, like having belief, more belief in yourself, more belief in also, the spirit realm, God. I feel like you may have a tendency to pray and then like go back to worrying. So balance is definitely key in grounding yourself as well, especially as a Pisces. The Emotional Healing Center says, get a good life coach to help with your fear of success. Exactly. Believe in her gifts. Exactly. Siobhan is very intuitive and insightful. Oh, wow, he hit the nail on the head with the fear of success. Zuri, Bobo, you also have the Seven of Cups, so knowledge and wisdom will lead you to choose the right path or right choice. Exactly. Your emotions are high, but don't let them lead the decision making solely. Exactly. Yes. Do you feel good about that, Bobo? And then I think next is Dina. Unless someone else has sent a PayPal. Okay, good. So Dina is next. Dina, go ahead and ask your question. And for those of you who are still on here, you can also send a PayPal donation or a super chat. The link for the PayPal is in the description box below. I'm going to go check my phone to make sure no one's donated. I know it's been a while, but I'm glad you came and everything about everybody's spinning like a hurricane. So, okay, Dina's question is, okay, so Dina's question is, has my grandma passed the veil or is she stuck? Has Dina's grandma passed the veil or is Dina's grandma stuck? How recently did she pass away, Dina? Has Dina's grandma passed the veil or is Dina's grandma stuck? We have a 9 of coins pop out. So I would light a candle for her. I would light maybe ancestor money for her. How recently did she pass away, Dina? Has Dina's grandmother passed the veil yet, or is she stuck? Christine says, when my anxieties tries to sneak up on me, I have to get up and dance, child. Yes. Yes, you got to get up and do something. Dina says about 10 years ago, but she has so much unfinished business. Okay, interesting. Did a lot of it deal with money? Why are the cards stuck all of a sudden? There's something might be about it that's stuck, because these cards are actually kind of stuck right now. Did she have unfinished business with money? Is Dina's grandma stuck, or has she passed the veil yet? Here we have a tower here in the past. So how did she pass? What were the circumstances around the passing? 10 of Cups. So it does feel like she had a lot to do. It does feel like there's something about her where she is a bit earthbound around the family. She died of a heart attack. She struggled with alcohol. Oh, that's why we get the tower. Eight of Coins. So I'm seeing something around money, and her like having her eyes on her money, in some way. Um, did she leave money behind or debt? Oh, money, I'm not sure, but her belongings went places she didn't want them to. Oh, interesting. The Moon. She feels a bit indifferent about either how she passed or all that she accomplished before she passed. Like she feels a bit indifferent. Like I could have done more. You know, I get that kind of energy from her. The Sun. The Ace of Swords. So she definitely communicates with you guys in this life. Heart attack on her way back home from California. So it was kind of unexpected. I do feel like she's a bit earthbound. I also feel like there's something about family members, specifically males, who are like still saddened by her death, who still mourn her, who still think about her a lot. She's around these two a lot, all right, or maybe the most. Yeah. So I feel like she might be a bit stuck. She might be a bit earthbound, to be honest. Because you're right. There's just things that she needs wrapped up, or there's things she needs done that she didn't get to do before she passed. I feel like her passing was very unexpected. Dina, you have this Son of Cups, the Star, and the Mother of Swords, with the crowning card being the Six of Pentacles. Interesting. So do you feel good about that, Dina? And then next is Casey. Casey, what's your question? She divorced the love of her life before she died due to infidelity, and her son cut her off. Oh. That's a tough one. How can you help her move on? Light a candle for her and light ancestor money. Buy ancestor money, or it's called hell money, from Amazon, and burn that for her. I donated mine to Grandma Shannon. Oh, right, Casey. Okay, so Grandma Shannon, ask your question. Yes, you're welcome, Dina. And also, if you have an altar for her, or if you don't, make an altar or put her on your altar, like a picture or something like that. And just let her know that, it's okay to go back to the light, that everything will be taken care of here on this side. Okay, give me a sec, Grandma Shannon. And then I believe after Grandma Shannon, it will be Christine. What did I tell her to get from Amazon? Hell money, which is called Hell money, but it's ancestor money. And you burn ancestor money for your ancestors on the other side, so that they can pay off their debts. All right, so that they, get the energy that they need to, live the life that they want, that they need on the other side. Because when you pass on, you still have residual energy in your soul, right? Yes, yeah. It's a Chinese or a Japanese or an Asian culture type of thing. You're welcome, Dina. So next is KC. What's your question, KC? Oh no, I'm sorry, Grandma Shannon. We're waiting for Grandma Shannon. Will 2019 be a financially better year? Okay. Let me just make sure no one donated to my chat or my PayPal. All right, cool. For those of you still on, you can donate to my super chat or my PayPal for a live reading. Let's see. Will 2019 be a financially better year for Grandma Shannon? Yes, Love and Light to Dina Q. Yes. Will 2019 be a better year for Grandma Shannon? Will 2019 be a better year for Grandma Shannon? Will 2019 be a better year from Grandma Shannon? Thank you, Bobo's daughter, for the $4.99 donation. Will 2019 be a better year for Grandma Shannon? 2018 has been crap starting since February. Yes, I agree, Grandma Shannon. Will 2019 be a better year for Grandma Shannon? Here we have the King of Wands in the past position. The Strength card in the present position. So are you having issues with someone at your job, a supervisor, a boss, or something like that, Grandma Shannon? Yes, thank you, Bobo's daughter, for the $4.99 donation. Dina says, thank you all for your support. I love her deeply. She raised me when my mom couldn't. I felt stuck since her death as well and wondered if it was her energy. Yeah. Yeah, okay, so you're not having issues with anyone. Are you married? I hate the Magician. The Two of Coins. I gave 2 weeks and my last day was Friday, so I could go to these classes. Oh, okay. Oh, no, my love just passed away in September. Oh, okay. Oh, so 2019 is going to be a year of you learning to be financially independent. All right. Trying to get into STNA again. What is STNA? You remember me. Yes, I remember you. There's forward movement to transformation. Exactly. Yes, you're on the road to being financially independent. And learning to be financially independent. State tested nursing assistant. Oh, okay. Once again, did I tell you in the last reading that I see you studying underneath a man? Because I see you studying or having some type of tutelage underneath a man, but I feel like there's also a possibility for there to be some sort of romantic sexual connection to this man as well. Been in the past for over 15 years. Oh, okay, interesting. Oh my God, not ready for that. Right. Well, I feel like this will be next year, so we still have a bit of time until the year actually next year starts. So, give yourself a bit more credit. All right. Things could change from, here until January. But I do see transformation, and I do see 2019 being a year of you once again learning to be financially independent. Now, with that comes certain lessons of learning to budget your money, all those important things. But I feel like money could be having a bit better flow to it by the middle of next year. All right, because I feel like the beginning of the year is really about you kind of learning to stand on your own 2 feet and be like comfortable, be totally proud and totally strong in your self-sufficiency. All right, so that's what I see for 2019, and I do see that by the end of the year you may be having enough money to actually like buy a home or look into like moving or something like that, or buying some type of property. So that's exciting. Do you feel good about that, Grandma Shannon? Oh, you're getting rid of your debts. Yes. Yes, exactly. Getting rid of the debts. Yeah. And I feel like, at some point you'll get your head above water with your debts and you'll be able to have more kind of wiggle room with your money. So Dina says a month ago she went to go pick up her. By the way, thank you, Aisha, for your $4.99 donation. So we will do Christine, Bobo's daughter again, and then Aisha. And Dina says a month ago she went to go pick up her grandma's books and photos from her stepdad's mom's house. You went with the intent and hopes to find her tarot cards, and they weren't there. But only found 8 of Cups, stagnant. Interesting. That's a sign. Shannon will come out a pretty butterfly with wings, with that shined in the hardest of dark moments into the bright sunlight. Yes. Exactly. You're welcome, Grandma Shannon. So Christine's question is, is about having weird dreams. I've been having this past week. What is Spirit trying to tell you? Okay. By the way, for those of you who want to get a reading, you can donate to my PayPal or you can donate to a super chat. Let's ask this question. What do Christine's weird dreams mean for her? What messages are her spirit guides trying to tell her? What do Christine's weird dreams mean for her? What messages are Christine's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors trying to convey to Christine through her dreams? What messages, insight, or clarity are Christine's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors trying to convey to Christine through her dreams? What messages are Christine's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, protectors trying to convey to Christine through her dreams? Continue on that debt snowball. You got this. Yes, Casey. What messages are Christine's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors trying to convey to Christine through her dreams? Here we get the 8 of Swords in the past. So feeling disconnected in some way. Maybe feeling disconnected from your job, the people on your job, Christine. Is this resonating? Maybe feeling disconnected from the job itself, the work you do. I feel like it could involve money. Yes, it is. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like, something about money, feeling disconnected from your job. I'm over that job. Yes. Hey, Truth Seeker. The sun. So I feel like your spirit guides are trying to kind of light the path ahead for you to start looking for something new in terms of your job. Maybe to start looking for a new career as well. Hi, thank you, Miss Pecan, for the $4.99 donation. Here we have the 8 of coins here. So I feel like the dreams are trying to tell you it's time to move on in terms of your job. Oh my God, yes, they're listening to me. I've been praying. Exactly. I mean, you're feeling very disconnected from the work you do, from the people, from the place. Like all the signs are pointing to you. It's time to move on in terms of your job, in terms of your money. It's time to start building a new foundation, a better foundation for job and money. Christine. I know I've been doing readings all night, Natasha. I barely got to my topic, but I love it. Money. Money. Christine got temperance. That speaks to balance. Needing more balance in your life, Christine. Zuri must be doing separate spreads for you guys. But we also get the Empress card. So it's all about money, the bag. Exactly, Siobhan. Exactly, Q. Money. But it's time to make changes in your money, your career, how you make your money. All right, Christine. Yes, and that's very important, but remember to believe in yourself and heal. Exactly. Oh, you're talking to Grandma Shannon. I'm Capricorn, Lamarr. Show me the money. Exactly. But sometimes with Capricorns, we get comfortable, right? When we're making a paycheck, we get comfortable. Sometimes we have to want more for ourselves, though. And sometimes we have to be willing to make the moves to get that. The bag, exactly. Exactly. So next we have, who do we have next? We have Bobo's daughter. So Bobo's daughter, ask your next question. I'm going to go over, you're welcome, Christine. And make sure, once again, no one donated to the super chat or the PayPal, I mean. The hard part is over. Oh, well, that charged really fast. My phone's already on 53%. So is Bobo's daughter still in here? They be trying me, child. I know that's right. Right, so Bobo's daughter is, should I break up? Or Bobo's daughter's question is, should I break up with James? Should Bobo's daughter break up with James? Life is really a test, Zuri. Should Bobo's daughter break up with James? Oh. Should Bobo's daughter break up with James? Should Bobo's daughter break up with James? Should Bobo's daughter break up with James? Here we have the 10 of Wands. So there may have been a lot of situations in this relationship that have caused you to, have breaking points. Maybe a lot of straws that broke the camel's back. Maybe there's one specifically that recently happened. Talk to me, Bobo's daughter. Here we have the Ace of Coins here in the present position. So this can speak of a new job opportunity, a new living situation, a new opportunity that allows you to break free. All right. So are you looking for a new job or... Good night, Dina. Here we have the 7 of Wands. So this is about feeling defensive. This is about keeping your guard up. This could possibly be both of you with each other. I got a synastry report before I started. I know him from a past life. Oh, interesting. So it could be a lot of karma to work out between you two. But there is love here, though. There are feelings here. So it is hard to let go of, but there's something about him where it's like he says he's trying to do better, but he continues to show the same behavior or something like that. Does that resonate, Bobo's daughter? Oh, you're looking for a new job. He's not romantic enough for me. I want to be wooed. Oh, interesting. Yeah, and it could be he could be not romantic because he's either cheap, he doesn't have a lot of money, maybe? Is that the case? No shade. I'm just saying what the cards show. Oh, he is. Okay. Yeah. What sign are you, Bobo's daughter? I'm feeling Leo energy, like maybe you have Venus in Leo or something like that. I don't know. I don't see that this is the easiest relationship for you to walk away from, to be honest. But I definitely see that there are elements of it that are frustrating you. How long have you guys been together? Oh, you're not sure. He financially challenged. Right. Yes, you can be broken, still be romantic. You just have to be creative. Exactly. He may not be putting in enough effort in general. Oh, Zuri. Interesting. How long have you guys been together, Bobo? It's hard for me to say yes or no, when there are feelings here. It's not easy for you to break away, I feel. You could be too comfy. Right. This is really a decision you're going to have to kind of stand up and figure out what it is that you want, because I see there's elements that, keep you in here, that keep you in this relationship. Oh, you've been together for 2 to 3 months. Oh. Who's the Pisces? Exactly. There's a water sign here. What zodiac sign are you, Bobo? I get the Ace of Wands, the Strength card. I'm not sure if this is the best long-term relationship. That's what I'll say. Oh, you're both Leo moons. I knew there was Leo energy somewhere. I'm going to say that this is not the best long-term relationship. So whether or not you decide to leave based upon that. Take that for what you will. I don't think this is the best long-term relationship, Bobo. Especially being that you've only been together for 2 to 3 months. But I would say maybe at the very least give it some time and figure out what you really want to do. All right? Like, if you don't mind, my hair keeps getting in my face. If you don't mind giving it 2 to 3 months more to really figure things out, then I would say, maybe wait 2 to 3 months before you make your final decision. But it's really up to you. But, the way the trajectory of this relationship is going, it doesn't look like the best long-term relationship for the both of you to be in. Zoe says, so this relationship is at a push, pull, friction, and indecisiveness. So in the end, someone or both of you will have to make a decision regarding this relationship. Exactly. Oh no, if he's the Leo moon, then he's going to want to be spoiled too. Exactly. 2 Leo moons going to need money to make it work. Yes. Yes, you're welcome, Bobo's daughter. All right, so let's move on to Aisha. So Aisha, are you still here? Aisha said she wants an ancestor spirit reading request. So do you want to know what messages your spirit guides and ancestors have for you, Aisha? Your intuition never lies, but make sure that karmic tides are paid off. Yes, very, very true. For those of you, I'm still on, and if you want a reading, you can send a super chat or a PayPal donation. The link is in the chat box. To be honest, I wish someone was here to sweep up this cricket. That's going to be the worst part. Is having to sweep up the cricket. Okay, so where's Aisha? And then I think we have one more after Aisha, and that is Miss Pecan Tan. She wants to know about her love life. Yes, the cricket. So let's see what messages Aisha's spirit guides and ancestors have for Aisha. What messages do Aisha's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Aisha? What message do Aisha's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Aisha? What message do Aisha's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Aisha? What message do Aisha's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Aisha? Oh, okay, Didi, you just sent a PayPal donation? Okay. What messages do Aisha's spirit guides, angels, ancestors, and protectors have for Aisha at this time? All right, let's pull cards. Thank you, DD, for the $5 donation. So you will be after... who will you be after? Let's see. Miss Pecan. You'll be after Miss Pecan. So let's answer Aisha's question. What messages? And although I met my mom, her and I are very distant, so I want to see if my grandma Patsy has any messages for me. Okay. Yeah, specifically with my grandma Patsy. I never got to meet her. She passed away when my mom was 11 or so. I feel like this affected her and led her to give me up for adoption. Oh. Okay, so here we have the Emperor here in the past position. Right? The Tower here in the present position. Interesting. The Ace of Wands. All right. So there's something about you, Aisha, where you're a fighter, you're strong, And it comes from a certain ancestral line from either your dad's side or your mom's side. We have the king of coins. Yeah, I feel like you have a lot of male ancestors around you, so you may have like a masculine energy to you because of it. And they want you to focus on money. All right, making more money. And also maximizing your money, maximizing your revenue, maximizing your income. I don't know if you have multiple streams of income. I get the Ace of Coins here. Did your mother have a drinking problem? Or does your mother have a drinking problem? Because there's something about your mother, the example she set, and you kind of learning to rise above in some way. Is this resonating, Aisha? Also something about your mother not really knowing herself at the time that she gave birth to you. Because I feel like your mother maybe didn't have the best support system around her. Maybe after your grandmother died, something like that. There's something about maybe almost it seems like a generational curse about family not being the most supportive with one another. And maybe it comes from your mom's side of the family. I do. My friends tell me that. Yeah. Here we get the star. The world. If you live in the town or the city that you grew up in, your spirit guides are wanting you to move. All right. Yeah. If you but I feel like we've talked about this before. Like you moving, like moving being really, really good for you. So it's interesting how a lot of the same themes are showing up for a lot of you guys. But yeah, your spirit guides really want you to move, Aisha, as well. And they want you to focus on your relationship with the yes, get out. Exactly, Siobhan. They want you to focus as well on the relationship that you have with the family members that you're actually close to. I feel like this could be your dad's side of the family, like your biological family members, unless you're not close to either side, which in that case, they want you to kind of focus on being your own support system and then from there building your own family. But I feel like you have children. Oh, okay, you just sent a PayPal donation as well. Thank you, the Emotional Healing Center. Thank you for your $5 donation, Sandy. Okay, so please go ahead and ask your question as well, Sandy. And we will answer you right after. Who's after? Oh, right after Miss Pecan Tan. Or who's after Miss Pecan Tan, actually? Hold on. I think after Miss Pecan Tan, it is D and then Sandy. Yes, thank you for the donation. Yes, I'm moving and I'm still in the same place I grew up, actually. So crazy. Yeah, it's time to break out. The reading's lit tonight. They are lit tonight. Right? Okay, so Zuri, Aisha, with you, I get conflict, but afterwards growth. So hardships and then growth through creativity, exactly, or gaining knowledge from others or from within. I also got the Daughter of Cups that fell out. Interesting. So where is Miss Pecan Tan? Miss Pecan Tan is a Sagittarius Sun, Scorpio Moon, Libra Rising. That's a mix. And she wants to know about her love life. Interesting. Okay, yes, my dad. I just met him at 16 and we were growing our relationship now. I have 2 girls. Yes, yes. Focus on the relationship with them. Miss Pecan Tan. You're a Sagittarius Sun, Scorpio Moon, and Libra Rising. You'd like to know what the cards say when it comes to my relationship with Natalie, who was a Scorpio Sun, Virgo Moon, and Gemini Rising. Okay, so let's see. So what is going on with Miss Pecan Tan's relationship with Natalie? What's going on with Miss Pecan Tan's relationship with Natalie? What is going on with Miss Pecan Tan's relationship with Natalie? Yes, it's good to seek advice from your guides, Aisha. It's very important. Don't be nervous, Miss Pecan Tan. What is in the cards? What's in store for Miss Pecan Tan's relationship with Natalie? What is in the cards for Miss Pecan Tan's relationship with Natalie? Here we get the 9 of Wands here in the past position. So both of you have overcome a lot. How long have you guys been together, Miss Pecan Tan? Good night, Grandma Shannon. How long have you guys been together, Miss Pecan Tan? We're building a foundation, maybe a foundation of trust. I don't know if you guys have gone through a period. Oh, you've been together for 3 years. I don't know if you guys have recently gone through a period of like hardship where you kind of had to learn to rebuild trust, learn to rebuild communication or something like that with one another. Also, something about putting your guards down. All right, learning to put the guards down, especially after maybe having them up for so long. Yes. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Something about releasing burdens. Going through hardship. Maybe also both of you kind of going in separate directions. Do either you or both of you practice spirituality as well with the Magician card? 10 of coins, so maybe some fighting over money. Do you guys live together? Both of us, more so me. Oh, interesting. Okay, so both of you practice spirituality, but more so you. Okay. Are there talks of marriage or engagement between the two of you? No, she's actually married with 2 children. Oh, interesting. That's why I get the Lovers over the 6 of Cups. Interesting. This speaks of, ex energy, talking to an ex, dealing with an ex. I didn't think we would get to the T so quickly, but I was going to get there eventually. I was going to ask. Okay, so she's married. Interesting. Yes, no judgment at all. I see that she likes you. Is she married to a man? Oh, the synastry in their chart. I didn't see the synastry. But is she married? She's married to a man. Should I just leave that whole situation alone? Okay, so she's married to a man. I mean, I see that you guys have a good time together. You know, you enjoy each other's company, but I just see at the same time she can't fully commit to you, you know? There's something about her as well where she's like kind of afraid to come out of the closet. And there's something about marriage that brings her stability. So, you know, it might be best to leave it alone, but, you know, easier said than done in some cases. So, but just, you know, keep in mind all of these things, you know, moving forward. That's the best advice I can give you. Because you're going to make our own decisions at the end of the day, right? You've been told you share a soul tie. Interesting. She's a Scorpio with Gemini moon. For Gemini rising explains it. That does explain a lot. All right, so let's answer Dee Dee's question. Where's Dee Dee? You're welcome, Miss Pecan. Where did Dee Dee go? Oh, you're still here. Okay, good. Ask your question, Dee Dee. You're next. For those of you who are still in the room, I am doing live psychic tarot readings and live astrology birth chart readings. So if you want a reading, you can. Hey, Lamarr, can you please not read out my question? Yes, sure. If you want a live reading, you can donate to my PayPal or donate to my super chat. So go ahead and ask your question, Miss Dee Dee. Oh, you asked your question for your PayPal payment. Okay. So Dee Dee actually asked to not have her question read aloud. So we will respect Dee Dee's honors. Okay. It is too much conflict, Siobhan. So let's see. Remember, Dee Dee asked that we not read her question aloud, so we're going to respect Dee Dee's wishes. Exactly. Why hurt yourself? Exactly, Siobhan. Yeah. I've had to learn the hard way dealing with guys not out of the closet. It's not worth it. It's a shame you had to learn the hard way. Now I have to take my love away. All right, let's see. Can't even say I'm sorry. All the pain you caused me. I am supposed to make your sympathy. Well, I think healing is a big thing, a big theme with you, Didi. Healing from your past situations, your past experiences. When it comes to this question, all right. Also, learning to be more financially independent, financially self-reliant. All right. Less reliant on other people. Definitely tapping more into your spirituality. I also don't know why I see courts. Maybe you taking someone to court, someone possibly taking you to court. But I just get the energy of getting what you're owed. Transformation definitely in this time period as well. All right. Like a deep transformation from within. All right. Do you own your own business, Didi? No. I definitely see you getting the fruits of your labor, but I actually feel like it'll happen around next year. I feel like from now until the end of this year is more so about healing, growth, and then really, by next year it's about, you kind of being able to stand on your own 2 feet. All right, and also about sticking up for yourself more. But I'm feeling like deep transformation that needs to happen from within. Can you please say out all the cards you have just pulled out? I pulled out a lot. I got the the 8 of wands, the 2 of coins, the 6 of cups, the ace of coins, the king of cups, the hanged man, the 7 of swords, the queen of cups, the emperor, the 5 of coins, the king of coins, the 7 of coins, the death card, transformation, 9 of wands, princess of wands, king of swords, the high priestess, all right, and the 7 of coins. All in no specific order at that point. So do you feel good about that? Yes, exactly. All spiritual cards. All cards denoting that it's a spiritual lesson being learned and a spiritual growth, a spiritual evolution happening. You're welcome, Didi. So I hope that gave you clarity. Who is next? Let's see. Yes, very spiritual. So where is Sandy? Sandy's next. Let me make sure Sandy didn't send a note in her donation as well. Stability and abundance. That's true. So Sandy sent $5 to my PayPal. So go ahead, Sandy, and ask your question wherever you are. I don't know who is who. Where's Sandy? Oh, it's the Emotional Healing Center. Okay, so yes. Should I buy the Mind Lift or Neuro Optimal Neurofeedback software? Okay. So should the Emotional Healing Center buy the Mind Lift or Neuro Optimal Neurofeedback software for their counseling practice? Should the Emotional Healing Center purchase the Mind Lift or the Neuro Optimal Neurofeedback software for their counseling practice? By the way, guys, make sure you like the video. Make sure you subscribe if you aren't already subscribed to my channel. Should the Emotional Healing Center purchase the Mind Lift or the Neuro Optimal Neurofeedback software for their counseling practice? Should the Emotional Healing Center buy the Mind Lift or Neuro Optimal Neurofeedback software for their counseling practice? It's 3:30. We've been on here for 3 hours, 33 minutes, and 33 seconds. Actually, now it's 38, 39 seconds, 40 seconds, 41. Okay. Should the Emotional Healing Center purchase the Mind Lift or the Neuro Optimal? Here we have the Ace of Swords here in the past. Interesting. The Princess of Swords here in the present position. Which one has been out for the longest amount or for the least amount of time? There's one option that's been out for the least amount of time, but there's something about it where it's like good quality. It's like it's good quality, but it's like it's something about it where it's new age almost. I feel like that might be the best option, and it might be the most cost effective, whether it's like, yes, Ganesh Alita, whether it means it's the least cost, it's the least expensive option, or it's the most expensive option, but the least cost effective option in the long run. All right. Here we get the Three of Cups. The Three of Swords, which means there could be a split decision over which one to choose. Right, because I just feel like there's one that's more traditional, and then there's more that's one like more new age. I almost want to say go with the option that's been out for the least amount of time, but packs more punch or something like that. There's something about it where it's more effective. It's been out for the least amount of time, but it's definitely more effective. All right. I hope this is resonating wherever the emotional center is, wherever Sandy is. All right, but there's something about it where it's going to be cost effective, the most cost effective in the long run, the most economically viable option in the long run, even if it's more expensive, the more expensive option right now. Okay. There's also something about this software where it's going to age really well. I feel like it's kind of like a Mac energy where it's like they're always giving up updates. They're always kind of, giving, that energy. So I feel like, I don't know anything about the two, but I'm going to stick with here. I would like to know if I should buy the Mind Lift or the Neuro. Yeah, so we've actually reached the end of your reading, and I got the energy of you should go with which one has been out for the least amount of time. but packs the most punch. There's something about one of the options where it's been out for the least amount of time. It's been established for the least amount of time, but it like, and how will you pay for it? I'm not really sure about that, but with your first question, it feels like the energy of going with the one that's been established for the least amount of time. It may be more expensive, but in the long run, it's going to be the most cost efficient option. Jessica Edwards says insurance. If it's if you're if you have a neuropractice business, then make the money, pay for it through your business. Like um that's what I feel. But it feels like you should go with the option that's been out for the least amount of time, but is more cost effective in the long run. Do you feel good about that, Sandy? All right. Otherwise, thank you guys for joining this live. I spent most of it doing readings. I don't think we got to talk too much about the topic, but that's okay. All right. Do you feel good about that, Sandy? You can also look back at the replay as well, Sandy, to get your answer. But remember, you are not lonely if you have yourself. I'm going to end this video with a speech of some sort, I guess. Yes, you're welcome, Jessica, I guess. Who's Jessica? All right. You're not lonely if you have yourself, you guys. Remember that, all right? The most important relationship is the one that you have with yourself. Learn to cultivate a better relationship with yourself. Learn to cultivate the best relationship with yourself, and you'll never be lonely. Now, when we think of, placements in our birth chart, by the way, if you want a birth chart reading from me, be sure to contact me on my website, lamartownsendtarot.com. When we think of placements in our chart that relate to loneliness, the most important ones are Uranus and Neptune, and it can also relate to Venus, okay? Say if you have a Venus in Capricorn, you can be prone to being lonely even in relationships. You like your alone time. It was awesome doing card pullings along your readings, Lamarr. Thank you, Zuri. Yes, I enjoyed it too, actually. Siobhan, yes, I love the F out of me. Exactly, Siobhan. We have to love ourselves. That is the way to combat loneliness. Remember, there's one thing to be lonely, but it's another thing to be alone. Just because you're alone doesn't mean you're lonely, all right? If you're lonely, that means there's a deeper message going on there. There's a deeper, thing going on there. And maybe with that Neptune energy, because remember, Neptune deals with solitude, all right? So solitude, reflection, figuring out why you feel lonely. Maybe there's some instances in the past where you've dealt with abandonment issues or something like that. Doing that healing work will allow you to grow past your loneliness and learn how to deal with being alone and not feeling lonely. Jessica says, seek Jah. Exactly. God, having a relationship with God as well. All right. Now, having a good relationship with yourself also helps you to have a better relationship with other people. Now, when we speak of Uranus, we're speaking of working in groups. We're speaking of, friends, our friends and acquaintances, and also our ability to attract friends and acquaintances. All right. When we speak of Venus, that means, our love language, how we express love, how we deal with love relationships. Exactly, Siobhan. You got to fall in love with self and spend time with you. Exactly. So loneliness isn't a bad thing. It's how you handle it. All right. Being alone isn't a bad thing. It's how you handle it. All right. If you're feeling lonely, that means, what you're seeking is a connection. But, maybe instead of seeking a connection outside of yourself, you seek a better connection with yourself. All right. I think that's the lesson in this video. All right. Bree, it was great seeing the side-by-side readings. Gave extra insight. Exactly. Jojo, good night, Lamarr, and everyone. Nice to meet you all. And rest in peace to the cricket. Yes, I'm going to go sweep up the cricket now. All right. We said a prayer for the cricket. God bless. Zuri, remember everyone, self-love, care, acceptance, and forgiveness. Yes. And that is the lesson that we're going to end on for tonight. Okay. I love you guys. Thank you for joining me on this live. I hope you guys enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed being here with you guys, okay? And we will talk on the next live, all right? Most likely tomorrow, if I don't stay up too late, all right? I might pop up with another live in a few hours. You guys know I'm super random. I'm Mars and Mercury and Sagittarius, so there's no rhyme or reason to when I come on live. But best believe when I come on live, I have something to say, all right? I love you guys. If you want your own personal reading from me, contact me on my website, lamarrtownsendtarot.com. I would love to read for you. Also, make sure that you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you aren't already subscribed, and hit the bell next to the subscribe button so that you get a notification whenever I upload a new video. Good night, Bree. Good night, Natasha. Good night, Aisha. You guys have an awesome night. Good night, Zuri. Good night, Siobhan. And I will talk to you guys later. Peace, love, and light. And may God protect you, keep you, and the angels bless you.